So this is my first time doing Ignite as well. I'm Blake Henegan, Managing Director of Optimus Learning Services. And what I'd like to talk to you about in the next few minutes is how we can reduce overwhelm for L&D. A recent study by Deloitte highlighted that over 2/3 of organisations had issues with employees, and this isn't moving on. So, okay. So I'll start again. So recent studies by Deloitte highlighted that over 2/3 of organisations have got issues with overwhelmed employees. And as L&D, we're here to help employees. So it's vital that we ourselves are not overwhelmed. Now in the current climate, as some of the previous speakers have highlighted, there's so much for L&D to focus on. There's learning technology, there's building cultures of learning, there's trying to build self-directed learning. The list is endless. I'm not trying to make you miserable, but there's a lot to do. So it's about, I think there's two ways. The first way is looking after yourself and actually just taking a little bit of time to reflect. How do you feel right now? Do you feel overwhelmed? How do you want to feel in your L&D, in your career as an L&D professional? So the first advice is to take time to actually be with yourself. Just go somewhere that inspires you, makes you feel positive, as happy as this lady could be, and just think about what it is you want to get out of your own life, okay? So then also reach out and connect. There's a lot of people here, we all know each other, and some people don't, but make sure you've got support around you, sort of friends and family, people you can just call upon, and for those moments when it all just gets too much and you just want to go, ah! And then you feel better, have those people. Also do the same professionally. You know, the CIPD, we've got the Leaders in Learning, this is the Norwich one, I think earlier this year. L&D Connect, so make sure you've got people around you. If you don't have a personal learning network, then this is a great opportunity. Speak to the person next to you. And then lastly, look after yourself. You are your greatest asset. So eat well, sleep well, when you can. I've got 2 children under 5, so I know that's not always possible, but as Suk said in a recent blog, be active daily. And then moving on to the second thing is about keeping work simple. Josh Burson said, work as hard as you can to declutter work. Okay, so look to do what you can within the business. So there's going to be changes that's going to be required. Some people embrace that, some people run from it. It excites people, it scares people. Regardless, there is change needed, and what you've got to do is consider the feelings of those involved, whether it's incremental change or sudden change. Just remember it's there. So as an L&D professional, you can look at what's happening within your business. What are the rules and processes? Are you enabling learning, or are you actually blocking learning? Are there processes for processes' sake, or is there things you can actually get rid of? Also, again, spend time as a professional. Take time out, again, block this time out in your diary so you're unavailable. But also then meet with your team. If you don't have a team, meet with colleagues. If you don't have many colleagues, meet with peers and personal learning network. People that can help you overcome your challenges. And I'm teaching L&D to suck eggs here, but obviously spend time with the business. I think the report last year by Tools Maturity came out and said that L&D that communicated success to managers are twice as likely to influence culture, which I think if you're driving through changes is important. Also question your use of time. Are you on tasks that are driving towards your goal or taking you away from your goal? Consider this. So as an L&D professional or consultant, you need to know your value, your worth. The things that you know are beneath you, look to delegate, outsource and automate. So delegate tasks where you can. If you're internal L&D, then you've got people within your team. If not, can you reposition responsibility for learning within the business? What about people within the business that have a vested interest in learning and development? Would they be involved? Outsource what you can, what you don't need to do. So there's companies that can help you with training and administration, but also look for, are you delivering training when you want to be focused on strategy? So just question everything you're doing. And then finally, automate. So if you're using an LMS, look to ways to automate that as much as possible, but then look for other tools. If you're not sure what tools are about, get on social media, talk to your IT, talk to your sales and marketing departments. They'll be the guys that tell you what's going on and what you can get rid of. So ultimately, what we're looking for is to get L&D to a space where you've got clarity of mind, where you can be at peace and actually be far more creative and productive as an L&D professional. So to recap, it's about recharging yourself, simplifying your workplace and just connecting with people and making sure that the first meeting, the next meeting you book is with yourself. Thank you.